Hello, friend. Welcome back to Couch Tales, the only place where we'll talk about the power of showing up, why your presence can mean everything. I'm your host, Anna Lea. So here's a heartwarming story that got me thinking about how much our actions, big and small, can impact the people we love. My friend AJ recently shared something that made me smile. His 24-year-old daughter asked him to go with her to a dentist appointment. She was about to have a pretty painful procedure, and even though AJ had a packed schedule with business meetings, he realized how important it was for her. So he did what any loving dad would do. He canceled his meetings and showed up at the dentist's office. The best part? When he walked in, his daughter was in the dentist chair, already feeling the pressure of the procedure. As soon as she saw him, he said she gave him this huge look of relief, like everything was going to be okay because Daddy was there. Now let's break this down because there's a lot more going on here than just showing up at the dentist. Think about it for a second. Going to the dentist can be nerve-wracking and even a little scary, especially if it's a big procedure. But imagine being in that chair, feeling all anxious, and then seeing someone you trust more than anything walk in the door. Your dad, the guy who's always had your back no matter what. For his daughter, AJ wasn't just there for the procedure, he was there for her emotionally. That small act of showing up in a moment of discomfort sent a huge message. You're not alone, and I've got your back. This moment of relief wasn't just about having someone there for the pain, it was about knowing that no matter what, Dad would always make the time to be there when it counted. Imagine how safe and loved that must have made her feel. As humans, we crave security and comfort, especially during times of stress. We want to feel like there's someone who can show up for us when we need them the most. So, when AJ showed up for his daughter, he gave her exactly what we all need from the people we love: reassurance and support. This kind of act helps build a deep connection and trust between them. It wasn't about the dentist visit. It was about the emotional safety that comes from knowing that your dad would always make time for you, no matter what. And this feeling isn't just important in family relationships, it's essential in romantic relationships too. Here's the thing. As this young woman moves into adulthood and begins thinking about romantic relationships, she'll likely carry this experience with her. In fact, this moment could have a big impact on the kind of partner she'll look for in the future. She'll probably want someone who's reliable, someone who'll show up when things get tough, just like her dad did. If her dad taught her anything, it's that she deserves someone who can be there even when life gets a little messy. She'll look for a partner who understands the importance of being present during both the big and small moments of life. And that's a lesson we all could use. The importance of showing up and being present doesn't just apply to family. It's something that we can all and should apply to all the relationships that matter in our lives. For AJ, showing up at the dentist's office wasn't just about helping his daughter through a painful moment. It was about deepening the trust and connection they have with each other. By being there, he solidified his role as someone she can rely on in any situation, no matter how tough. It's a small gesture that builds a lifetime of memories. And the great thing is, these small moments of emotional support don't go unnoticed. They stick with us. Every time his daughter remembers that moment, she'll remember how safe she felt with him. That's powerful. Okay, let's throw in a little psychology because why not? According to Freud, early relationships, especially with our parents, shape how we view the world and our future relationships. In this case, AJ's daughter is learning that emotional availability and dependability are key components of a healthy, supportive relationship. The trust she feels with her dad, the man who showed up, no questions asked, becomes the standard for her romantic relationships. If her future partner is reliable, she'll feel safe to trust him just like she trusts her dad. If not, she'll be quick to recognize that something's missing. This is what psychologists call a template for future emotional bonds. So what's the takeaway from this? Whether it's a dentist appointment or a tough time in life, showing up for the people we love is more than just a kind gesture. It's a way of building trust, connection, and emotional security. And the best part, it teaches the people we love the importance of being present and reliable in their own relationships. All right, friend, that's it for today's episode of Couch Tales, Why We Do What We Do. I'm your host, Anna Lea. If you ever find yourself in a situation where someone you care about needs you, remember, sometimes just showing up is all it takes to make all the difference. Until next time, stay curious and stay kind.